Hey y'all, come along as I package my swap. This was for Tamika Cindy Smiles. This was called the Decked Out Bible Swap. She had it posted on her Instagram. And I'm showing you what I put together and some of the process I went through to create the things I added. So one of the items we had to create was a tote. And you picked up this messenger tote from Amazon, and this is a heat transfer. And as you can see, these bowls, each bowl contains a word: valued, important, precious, and each word has a Bible verse attached to it. Love, John 3:16, brave, Joshua 1 and 9. I love this print. I picked this up from Etsy. So I will link that shop down below. So I just heat I ironed it on this messenger bag. And so I wanted to add a dangle to the bag. So I created this charm using one of the hotel keychains from Hobby Lobby from the clearance. And I just added some charms and some beads and made a cute little dangle in the colors that I thought she would like. And it'll just clip on the handle here on the messenger bag. We were partnered up and we talked with each other and communicated and got an idea of what our partner would like, what they wouldn't like, kind of things, what Bible verses they like, that sort of thing. So that was one of the items, and I'm gonna kind of just slide this in here to kind of protect it a little bit. So that's one of the things that created something else we had to make. We had to make a beadable pin, and so here's the pin. I added the beads. I added her initials on the pin as well. Added that, and I glued a blinged out bow piece on the top. Thought that was really cute, and I'm just putting it in this clear acetate pillow box. Added a little shred just to package it up pretty, and that'll go inside her package along with some other items I gifted her. Other thing we had to create was a decked out Bible. So here you see me spraying some tool. This tool had like a glitter finish to it. So I used this Eileen's acrylic sealer, and I'm spraying it outside. And once that was set, I brought it back in to create the cover for the Bible. So I wanted to make a cover that was semi removable. I don't know, it's just something with me. I didn't want to do too much, it being the word. So I added these acetate sheets that had a pink stripe. And then I created the cover with those. And then you can see me wrapping the tool around to make like a cover. And once I kind of got it to where I needed it to be, I pinned it down with some clips. And I actually just hot glued it together onto itself. So, but the cover can be removed if she chooses to remove it from the book, from the Bible itself. And after I did that, I took another one of the heat transfers and I placed it, the same one that was on the bag, and I placed it on the cover of the Bible. God says I am, and it's perfect. And I just took a sheet, a cover sheet, and I just ironed it a little bit, just enough heat just to get it to adhere to the tool. And here I'm just peeling away the transfer paper. So here's the completed Bible. And as you can see the acetate stripe sheet behind it. You can also see I did it on the back as well, but I also added some gold trim down the middle in the front. And on the side here, as a closure, I used this pink organza ribbon. And that is glued to the actual cover, to the book cover. And then inside, this cut apart is from Poochie Tats from her collection, her digital collection. So I just put that inside. So here I'm creating a bookmark or a bookmarker for the Bible, and I wanted to do some with some gems and beads. So I'm just adding some beads to a piece of chain. The beads I also picked up from Amazon, and it was a set of them, and I'll link that down below. I also gifted some to my partner as well, but I just created that chain. I thought it came out really cute, and it'll go. And I took the end of it and I adhered it to the spine of the Bible. And so it'll just fold right into the Bible, and she can use it as a bookmarker, for whatever page. And I thought that came out really cute. So after I had everything inside, I'm just showing you here how it can tie into a bow. Really love this ribbon. It's so, so pretty. And her favorite color is pink. So I thought this would be perfect. So that's why I tried to go with those colors for the Bible. And so that'll go in this box too. Another thing we had to package a journal, or decorate a journal. So here I decorated this journal. I picked up a journal from, I think, Office Supply, or it might have been Amazon, and it has a strap, and it's a regular line journal, really nice. The pink, I wasn't too much of a fan, so I had to alter it. So as you can see, I added some snowflake trim behind it. I added a piece of vellum, and I added some of that gold trim, but I also put this pretty bow on the front. This cover that you see on here comes from this pack I had in my stash. It's Illustrated Faith, and these was a pack of acetate sheets, and they have sayings on them. This one says, "I am the same." Wait, if I can get to it. I am the same yesterday, today, and forever. And so I added one there, and this says, good stuff comes from God. So I added that to the cover. And so we also had to make a bookmark. So I took some matte lamination paper, and I used one of those cards from the Hobby Lobby cards that I picked up from the clearance haul. And I just used a part of that to make a bookmark. I clipped 3 sides, then I stitched around it, added some sequins, and then stitched it closed. This is the finished look. I think it came out really cute, and I just added a rub-on or sticker I got here. And this came in a set, and here I'm just showing you some of the others. Grow in Grace, With God All Things Are Possible, Just Pray. And I love the vibrant colors in these, so you can see the sequins in the back. And I think it came out really cute. Added some seam binding at the top, and that's the bookmark. So that'll go in our package as well. And here I'm just gifting her some sticky notes. And I found this little book, and I wanted to just, decorate it a little bit. So this little bookmark here, I had received a few from a friend, and this talks about Ephesians 6. The chapter 6, put on the full armor of God. So I thought that would be a cute touch. But I just wanted to decorate this little book a little bit. So I added some trim, some vellum, and added another one of those transfer stickers on. So that'll go in there as well. And then let's see. Oh, we had to include a pencil case. So I used one of those cards from that card set. I added the stamp image on the front. And I just used some matte lamination paper and made a pocket, sewed it closed, added a zipper, and here I'm just adding the markers and pens that'll go inside, and it can hold a nice little bit. And I'll zip this closed. Love how that came out, kind of see-through, and you can see one of those little bows on the back. So that'll go in there as well. So I added a card, because of course you got to have a card, and I'll write a note inside. So that's my swap. Thank you, Tamika, for hosting. Thank you for allowing me to participate, and hope my partner enjoys what I created. I had a lot of fun making it. So let me know what you think about it, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Have the best day. Bye.